Hello, and this is Delia again. I'm reading Pete the Cat Storybook Collection, and we're going to read Pete the Cat Plays Ball. Yay! Pete the Cat play ball. Yay! Here comes Pete the Cat. Pete has a mitt. He has a bat and a ball. What will Pete do today? What do you think he'll do, Scarlet? Pete will play baseball. Today is the big game, and the Rocks are playing the Rolls. Pete and his team get set. They play catch. They take turns hitting. It's time to play ball. Look at all of them. The Rocks bat first. Pete waits for his turn. Crack! The batter hits the ball. He runs to first base. Way to go, Pete cheers. Batter up, says the umpire. Pete goes up to bat. The pitcher throws the ball, and Pete swings the bat. He misses the ball. Strike one! The pitcher pitches again. Pete swings too high. Strike two! The pitcher winds up. He throws, and Pete strikes out. But Pete is not sad. He did his best. Pete's friend Ben is up. Ben hits a home run. Way to go, cheers Pete. The Rolls go up to bat. The Rocks go to the field. Crack! Here comes a fly ball. I've got it, says Pete. The ball hits his mitt, but Pete drops it. He's not sad. He did his best. Another hit. This time Pete catches it, but he throws it too far. Pete is up at bat again. He wants to hit the ball. The first pitch is too low. Pete does not swing. Ball one. The next pitch is too high. Pete does not swing. Ball two. The third pitch is inside. The fourth pitch is outside. Pete gets 4 balls. Pete wanted to get a hit, but a walk is cool too. The next batter gets a hit. Pete runs as fast as he can. Pete wants to score, but he is out at home plate. Pete is not sad. He did his best. The game is over. The Rocks win 6-3. Way to go, calls Pete. Good game, the Rocks say. Good game, the Rolls say. Pete did his best. He had fun. What a great game. Now next is called Robo-Pete. Look. What a great sunny morning. Pete can't wait to play baseball with his friends. Do you want to play catch? Pete asked Larry. I can't, says Larry. I'm going to the library. Do you want to play catch? Asked Callie. I was about to go for a bike ride, says Callie. Do you want to play catch? Pete asked John. I can't right now, says John. I have to paint the fence. Pete wishes his friend would do what he wants to do. It's no fun playing catch all by himself. If only I knew another one. Another me, Pete thinks. And like that, Pete has a great idea. You think there's another one like him? Pete builds a robot. He programs it to be just like him. Welcome to the world, Robo-Pete, says to the robot. You're my new best friend, and we'll do everything together. And I want to play catch, says Pete. Great idea, says Robo-Pete. Pete and Robo play catch. Wow, says Pete, running after the ball. You sure can throw far. Robo-Pete throws farther and farther until time's out. Time out, says Pete as he tries to catch his breath. Let's play something else. I want to play whatever you want to play, Robo-Pete says proudly. How about we play hide and seek, says Pete. That will be fun, says Robo-Pete. Pete finds the best hiding place ever. He's sure Robo-Pete will never find him. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, shouts Robo-Pete. Ready or not, here I come. Gotcha, shouts Robo-Pete, tagging Pete. Hey, how did you find me, says Pete. With my homing device, says Robo-Pete. I can find anyone, anywhere. Okay, enough hide and seek, says Pete. Let's play some guitar. Pete teaches Robo-Pete how to play the song he made up. You have to feel the music, Pete explains. Okay, says Robo-Pete. I feel it. I need to play loud, explains Robo-Pete. Pete tries to stop Robo-Pete, but Robo-Pete can't hear him over the noise. This is fun, says Robo-Pete. This is awful, says Pete the cat. Okay, says Robo-Pete, let's ride our skateboards instead. Let's go, Robo-Pete shouts. Wait, calls Pete. Before Pete can answer, Robo-Pete's feet transform into a motorized skateboard with super speedy wheels. Pete chases after Robo-Pete. He has no idea where Robo-Pete is going to go. Robo-Pete crashes into the sandbox at the playground. Are you okay? Pete asked his robot. I am a robot. I am indestructible, says Robo-Pete. What is this strange place? It's a playground, says Pete. He waves to his friend. This is Robo-Pete. Pete says to Callie, Larry, and John, I made him myself. Cool, says Larry. We're going to help John finish painting, says Callie. Then we're going to bike ride. I want to go on the slide, interrupts Robo-Pete. Robo-Pete, I want to help my friends paint the fence, Pete tells his robot. Paint the fence. That would be great, Pete says. Robo-Pete says, I am programmed to paint faster than anyone. Pete and his friends try to help, but Robo-Pete paints too fast. So instead they ride bikes. And they read books. And after Robo-Pete is done painting, they help him clean the brushes. You think he did a good job painting? The Robo-Pete? Pete realized that it doesn't matter what they do, just being with his friends is what makes it all fun. Yay! Did you like that? Yay! There will be more coming soon. Have a wonderful day.